Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. So, Jay, a few days ago, I did a video in regards to Devin Haney and the fact that he plans to sue Ryan Garcia. Now, Devin Haney made a social media post and he stated that he is suffering from financial, mental, physical, and emotional damage. And that's the reason why he's going to move forward with this lawsuit. Now, Jay, I am of the belief that this is a bad idea, that he should not sue Ryan Garcia, because I believe the opportunity there for a rematch will far surpass anything that he can possibly get in a lawsuit. It's just my opinion, because I thought he made a good point when he said that this could potentially be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. We have a lot of division as it relates to this particular topic. Some people feel that the Ostarine didn't really affect Ryan Garcia in a way that would allow him to have an advantage. Some people thought he was an absolute monster now because he had Ostarine in his system. And because of that difference between opinions, people would flock to see if the Ostarine was really the driving force. People would want to see the theatrics around the lead up to the fight. I just think it could be a big fight, like 600,000-700,000 pay-per-view buys. My thoughts. I may be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Now, it being pushed out a year from now is that has an impact, right? Because people can start to lose interest in 12 months. But right now, as I think about it, if you were to run this back in the next 4 to 5 months, 6 months, this could be big. But when he said that, Jay, my thoughts were that this is just him laying the groundwork for a lawsuit. You know what I mean? Like, there is no emotional damage, right? Maybe a little physical damage, maybe a little damage to your pride, something like that. But if you truly believe that the Ostarine was the driving factor in the fight, or at least the driving factor in why Ryan Garcia was able to perform at the level he was able to perform, then there is no reason for you to really feel all that bad, right? He was on a performance enhancing drug. That's the only reason he beat you, right? Now, according to you, I've seen the meme. I thought this was interesting. And I guess this is according to Ryan Garcia. But Ryan Garcia is stating that Devin Haney has attempted to have Dazn take down all of the footage of the event from 420, where he, I guess, technically lost, but not really lost, because Ryan was on Ostarine and now it's been reversed. Now, if this is true, Jay, this would be something that I've never seen before. I've never seen a fight that just because the combatant tested positive for anything that they deleted all footage. I mean, I hope this isn't true.
It's still out there.
Yeah, I hope this isn't true, because this is pretty PUSSY. I mean, let's be honest, right? I mean, Ben Johnson, he tested positive. What was that, back in 1988? We can still go see that track event. We can still see that track event. There's some other fighters that I'm not going to go down the litany of fighters that have tested positive. We know there's a lot of fighters that tested positive. We can still go back and see all those fights. So if he truly did try to do something like this, this does demonstrate a level of emotional damage. Emotional damage. Because why do you need to go back there and strip that down? I mean, I would still want to see that. I'm somebody that paid for that fight. I still want to have access to it. I still want the ability to see it.
Damn right.
And then, again, if you truly believe that the only reason he beat you was because of the Ostarine, then the results of that fight really doesn't matter whatsoever, right? If you truly believe that. And if you truly don't believe that, and you know that there's something else that was occurring in that ring that night that led to your defeat, that eventually got overturned, then you don't want to see that. I just know how the human mind works, Jay. Like, when you know there's something that's out there, you don't want to be reminded of something that you know is true. If you know something is fake, you don't really care about that. So it's interesting to me, Jay. I wanted us to get together and talk about it. Emotional damage going on with Devin Haney. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I don't believe the meme is true, but I don't put it past it that it could possibly be true as well. Just the way Devin's been moving. The fact that he came on ESPN after the announcement and saying that he's never been in a ring with someone that was that much better than him. That admission right there, saying that someone's better than you skill-wise, not necessarily just power. That was skill. And he had his moments in the rounds like 2 through 4. Then he fell off. Yeah. He fell off because he couldn't do one thing: keep his right hand up. That has nothing to do with Osterring. That's all on Devin. Devin knew the game plan that Ryan was going to implement. He said it over and over again up into the fight. So that's on him. Is he emotionally damaged right now? I think so. He's hurt. His feelings is hurt. He had everything right there. He was doing, him and his dad were putting out there saying it's a Devin Haney era. He's the face of boxing, all this stuff there. And all of it just blew up in his face when he got his butt beat. He had his old back. The fact that he's talking about he's going to sit out a year, sit out 2 years, or whatever it may be is ridiculous to me. I'm like, look, dude, the best thing to do right now, only thing we have with Devin right now is that memory of him getting beat in that ring the way he did. That's all we got. Right now, for him to make that rematch to be bigger, as you said earlier, he needs to start rebranding himself out, going in there, fighting whoever he needs to fight, and beat their butt. Handle business and show this is me. I had an off night. This is me. Ryan, I'm coming for you. As soon as you offer that suspension, your butt is mine. We running it back, and I'm getting it back in blood. He hasn't shown that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I'm from the 90s. When we grew up in the 90s, we were different. You beat my butt like that. I gotta get back at you right now, as soon as possible. We gotta do this ASAP, man. But he don't seem like he wanted because he said he didn't want it. Now saying he's talking about getting it back and talking about a lawsuit, dude. If you're trying to use Sandor Martin as your barometer, saying that you won't get paid for that because of Ryan, no, that's on you. And the fact that Sandor Martin wasn't going to be a good fight for anybody to pay for that. That's why you ain't even bid on it. So that ain't got nothing to do with what Ryan tested positive for. That was all on you, buddy. But I don't believe the meme is true. Most of me, I don't believe it, but I don't put it past Devin and them right now because they're working like they are emotionally damaged right now. That's how they're walking like.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if it's true. I hope that it's not true, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's true. It's just the way that Devin's been moving here recently. And there's a lot of people. It's so interesting with this Devin Haney thing because we've lost subscribers because people are just like, they are so black and white with certain things. And I think arguments are nuanced. And it's like, for me, it's a nuanced situation as it relates to Devin Haney and Bill Haney, because I talk about Devin, I talk about Bill, and I talk about the fact that I actually like some of the things that Bill Haney does. I actually like Devin as a fan. Yeah, I've said that multiple times. I like some of the things. I like Devin as a fighter. But then when you point out the things that are against him, it's so interesting how people flip the script like, oh, I can't believe you said this. You don't understand. I can't believe you're justifying a cheater. And it's like, it's not even about justifying his cheater. It's what you basically said was that Osterring did not stop Devin from putting up his right hand and blocking a punch. Ryan has always been able to throw a left hook. That ain't nothing new. So it is what it is. Hopefully this isn't true. But if it is, real weak, man. You guys tell us what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Angry Man Podcast, AM Sports Media, and we are out.